Yes, people, welcome back to another stream on the channel. This is your game week preview. We're back. We're back. We're back. It's been a long time, you know. Well, not a long time, but with game week previews, it has been quite a while now. But yeah, we are back to discuss this weekend's game. And yeah, man, should be fun. Obviously, with United. Yeah, we'll touch on that because I am not happy. Um, but yeah, listen, when we are talking about United, I'll be saying exclusive news that I've been told. I think Hardy got it as well by his best friend Zishan. So listen, there'll be some exclusive news that'll be dropping out. So do keep an eye out. But yeah, let me just go through the comments before I start adding everyone. So Eugene, big up to you, says hi everyone, big up to you, big up to you. Luca, big up to you, Ryan, big up Boris, bro, and the panel, make sure you smash the likes. Big up to you, Ryan. Make sure you guys go check out his channel. Hashim, big up to you. Chelsea fan, big up to you. Ensman, big up, bro. Have a good stream. Big up to you. My high hotspot, big up my homie. Just saw the link in group chat. Wants to stop and show some love. Big up to you, man. Big up to you, man. Hope you're doing good. Manny, big up to you. Obviously, got another stream, but it's great to see you in the comments. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, Vision, good to see you. Right, let's start adding the guests. Obviously, he's a regular panel. Sports Man United, and yeah, we're always right when we talk about owners and stuff, and it's Hardy. Oh, why is my
Oh,
bit? Hardy,
it's
fix
glad.
it.
There we are. No, that's
There we
better.
go. Yeah, Hardy, how you doing, man? Everything all right?
Yes, all right. So I'm actually looking forward to this 34 match game preview of the Premier League season. It's going to be a great feeling to be here, bro.
Yeah, man. Big up to you, man. Big up to you. But yeah, cool. I think Manny was saying that to Oli. I thought he was talking about my DM, but yeah, it's good to have you back, Hardy, man. Obviously you were here when we did the preview, so Spurs preview, and yeah, we'll touch on that about that. We'll touch on that. Yeah. Next is Ollie. How you doing, Ollie?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks. Big up for having me on.
Yeah, man. I was just saying, I'm surprised your badge. There should be like a bowl sign in your badge. So like next time, get a little bottle and just get like a bottle sticker and just put on your badge, man. Because honestly, you let me and Hardy down, man. You really did. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
It's also been down to you guys as well. Even though the point total is actually around about 2 points, you guys need to be consistent if you want to win this title. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Exactly, people. There's 9 people watching. Make sure you guys smash those likes, man. Give
Big
the
up,
likes
guys. Big
up.
up.
Subscribe, man. Subscribe. Get us to 450. That's the aim by the summer. 450, guys. Come on. Also 500 by New Year. But listen, we're gonna do step by step. The next guest we're gonna add, he hasn't joined for a while. It is Ronan. How you doing?
Come on. It's going good. It's going good. How are you guys in a panel? How's everyone
Good.
doing?
All good.
Oh, good,
Yeah,
man.
very good. Thank you.
Also, guys, in the comments, I did tell Hardy before he can go on his phone now. Because obviously before he was wanting stuff and stuff. So Hardy is checking on Twitter.
That's false. That's false.
Joke is Hardy is trying to get us some news because I think there will be some news around this time. So yeah, because he will cut out. I've allowed him to cut out. If there are breaking news, he can cut out anyone making the point. So don't feel free to cut out Hardy if you see some breaking news by Mike Keegan. And yeah, and then we've got Elliot as well. Big up, how you doing?
Yes, I'm doing not too well actually. For my team, but we move.
We do move. But yeah, also there are meant to be 2 more people joining, so we are waiting for those. But listen, we'll just go straight in. So, Fever's Arsenal, Spurs versus Man United. We'll start with the City game. We'll start with the City game. Ollie, do you want to go first?
Ollie,
Yeah. Listen.
Ollie,
First,
what's going on
Yeah,
with our
listen.
club, man? What's going on with our club?
yeah. Listen, we weren't going to win the game. I had a bit of hope, but yeah, Man City did what they did. I mean, we obviously we're going to talk about the Chelsea game. Time for us to bounce back and hope City do drop some points. But Look, it's against City. It's not as if we lost to someone like Leicester or whatever. We knew we were going to lose, but I mean, the only positive in the game is that we scored. Obviously, the first goal, De Bruyne, good goal. Second goal for me was offside, but oh well, it didn't matter if it was offside or not. And the third goal was all right, and then obviously the fourth goal as well. So this is a not good result for us for the title race, of course. Probably City going to win the league now, unless some miracle happens that Man City drop points and we win all our next games. But it's still possible, but it probably isn't anymore. Obviously, with Man City 2 points behind, and they've got a game before us, and they've got 2 games in hand as well. So we'll wait and see. Hopefully, we beat Chelsea, and obviously City have got Fulham. So honestly, Fulham try and do us a favour, but I see City winning that game. But yeah, stick to my words. What words?
Already, Hannah's trying to, Well, listen, Hannah, man, you're getting spanked by Brentford, mate. So I wouldn't be talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ryan says the manner of the defeat the most disappointing for you, Arsenal fans.
The manner? What does he mean?
You like
manner
the
of defeat.
the way how you lost.
I mean, yeah, it could have been at least it could have been like a 1-0, and I wouldn't have been as disappointed. But unfortunately, the way we're playing at the moment is much of a surprise to me.
They got Manny.
We lost 4-1. Yes, Manny.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead, DJ.
No, I finished anyway. But yeah,
Manny,
just
you're
saying how-
having time, man. We're talking about City Arsenal.
Good one.
yeah, we're talking about the.
Thing is,
talking about that.
no one can even give no smoke to Manny because he
Yeah.
was yeah. They got
Oh, he's lagging.
Oh.
All right, Hannah, I was joking
Hey,
about that. I'm
Kroenke
not
got
going
his
to knock
Wi-Fi,
for
man. The
Arsenal.
Kroenke's got his Wi-Fi. Right.
He's probably had a power.
Yeah,
save.
it might be an issue.
Come on, man.
Rocco.
Okay.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah.
Rocco.
Hello?
And now we can hear you now. There we go.
Rocco, yes.
Can you hear an echo
Yeah.
now?
Yeah,
What?
yeah, we can hear that.
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear, son.
All right, thank you. My
Right,
Wi-Fi went
So,
down.
I think Ollie touched on it when he said that the fact that we lost to City doesn't make it quite as disappointing, but still, that doesn't really give me personally much consolation because that was a game that we needed to at least show some fight. It wasn't so much the defeat that hurt in a way, but it was the manner of the defeat. It was the same tactics being played by Arteta being used. The same players, with the exception, of course, of Granit Xhaka coming back in place of Fabi Vieira. A fat lot of good that did. And once again, that particular match showed the difference between Josep Guardiola and Mikel Arteta as coaches, because unlike Arteta, Guardiola is at least willing to realize that it can't be his way or the highway every time, and he has to be a little bit more pragmatic.
Right.
Is that me?
No.
It's all of us.
Okay.
Hang
We all
on,
have dodgy internet today, man.
Yeah, listen,
Proof
guys.
of that
What's
was
going on?
Wi-Fi. Yeah, the Wi-Fi is absolutely terrible. I mean, I'm not too sure what's going on my end. Maybe I should switch to a different connection. I'm not too sure. But listen, I'm going to say what I want to say, and then I'll probably try a new connection. But as I said, it was the lack of fight from our players that really hurt. Conceding in the first 6 or 7 minutes didn't help. And certainly the consequence of trying to do the high press and and playing a high line, it's there for all to see. It was, one Manchester club did it to us on their home turf, and it was the turn of the other one to do it on their home turf. They dismantled the high line, hit us well on the counter, and one thing we should now know by now about Manchester City is this: ashes to ashes and dust to dust. If Haaland doesn't score, Kevin De Bruyne must. And it was effectively the two of them who combined well. The Stones goal was perhaps harshly but correctly given, with the linesman doing their job and determining the Stones was marginally onside. Was nice for Holding to get a goal, although in as much as people might like to say he's a bit of an easy scapegoat, the fact is in the last few games, his positional awareness has been found wanting. But, you lose as a defense and you win as a defense. And I think it's fair to say that this time around, several of our defenders have not been playing well. I must call out Alexander Zinchenko. There is now no reason why he should continue to play, because clearly the attacking impetus is gone and his defensive play is almost non-existent.
Best left back in the league, according to your fan base, Manny.
What's thoughts on the take?
For me, listen, Tierney's a better player than Zinchenko, man. It's clear and obvious.
Absolutely. I mean, he's got the highest top speed for a player in the league at about 36 kilometers an hour, 35.99 to be exact, but who's being pedantic here. And so it is just criminal and absolutely disgusting how this poor fellow's talents are just being wasted when Arteta knows that a guy like him could be very well what we need.
Yep.
As for the upcoming game against Chelsea, this should, in theory, be a win. And I'm also going to predict a heavy win, because in as much as we've been playing horribly, Chelsea have been playing a lot worse. 5 consecutive defeats. Whoever thought it was a good idea to bring Frank Lampard back into the hot seat really needs to have their head examined. But at least there is a new manager coming in, and I'm sure Ronald will have a lot to say about that. But as far as we're concerned, our priority now should be to just make sure that we recover from this by going on to win as many games as we can, earn as many points as we can. We cannot afford to depend on City, slipping up. It's a bit like, with the snooker championships going on, it's a bit like relying on snookers, as they would say. So, that's just the way it is. And I think we need to take a lot of lessons from this. And I will also say to the Arsenal fans that if people come out and criticize us as being, bottlers and chokers, we need to take this criticism with humility, because they have a right to mock us. We were 8 points ahead at the turn of the year, I think, and then we lost that lead. We were 8 points ahead this time around, and we've lost it too. I don't think any other team has bottled leads twice and gone on not to win the trophy. So this could be an unwanted first for us. And this is something that
Hardy, we've got the next robot here, man. The next robot.
If people want...
Right. Manny, I'll put you in the background so you can sort your wife out. Listen, that is definitely getting clipped, man. We got the next robot here. First it was Hardy, now it's Manny. So we've got 2 robots. Let me go through the comments. Hardy says, hello, Joe, we can still win the league. Amit says, big up Urs in the panel, and your Urs, did you see Mike Keegan's tweet update on the United? What is it, Hardy? Because I haven't seen it.
They put a last minute.
Oh yeah, yes. It's actually talking about the sale, and the bid being around about £5.5 billion. I think it's going to be more than that. And I think with Mike Keegan, he's been really, really consistent with his reliability. I think with Sheikh Jassim, I think his bid is actually expected to be submitted before the deadline itself. So before 10 PM, we should definitely get some regurgitation.
Yep, 100%. What I've seen is Justin's making a take it or leave it thing, but obviously with the news, exclusive news, that will be said later. But Elliot, are you still there? Because I was going to ask you about Arsenal City game. I'll move on to Hardeep.
Hello?
Hardeep, obviously. Oh, you still there?
Yeah, I'm just eating.
I'll let you finish your food.
All right, thank you.
I'll go to Hardeep. Hardeep, man. Arsenal let us down, unfortunately, but what's your thoughts, Hardeep?
I think, as always, Arsenal capitulated due to the lack of winning mentality. And if you look at City as well, they clearly overloaded them from the first minute. To get an early go with De Bruyne, what a fantastic player he is. And I think with Arsenal, I think the reason why their capitulation is due to lack of ability, lack of strength in the mentality. And I think Arteta was very, very naive to play a high line against Manchester City. And overall, they actually exploited it in transition phase. I think with Manchester City, they've got an elite squad. They've got a fantastic manager in Pep Guardiola. And I think personally, right now, they could potentially win the treble. I think we've also been 2 points ahead of them. It potentially might give them a bit of a breathing space, but right now in the league, I think right now Manchester City are favourites to win it. But if Arsenal want to be consistent, then they need to capitalise on these results and be much more momentum-wise. Very, very confident.
I'm just laughing because the amount of hype Arsenal fans, and then they want to say, "Oh, we weren't expected to be." Listen, I don't want to hear this bullshit because you guys were 11 points clear of City, and what was it around January? They were 11 points clear, so I don't want to hear this nonsense. And for me,
I agree. And I'm going to say right now, that's all the segues is what I wanted to say before the Wi-Fi, completely went rogue on me. And no, the Cronkies didn't kidnap me. I'm perfectly fine. If they had tried to kidnap me, I don't care how tall they were. I've been going to the gym recently. These guns are in perfect working order. Just a couple of lefts and they would have been knocked out nicely. But if as Arsenal fans, we're expecting people to credit us for having such a young team which has done so well and has, been able to earn these results. And we must accept criticism when things have been proven not to be as good as they are. And this has shown that we don't just need some new signings. We need new tactical approaches. And I'm one of those people who has now completely changed my mind on Arteta in that I don't believe that he will be the person who will take us to greater heights. But I accept, of course, that he will be here next season. So next season is going to be, a watershed. He has to prove, now that Arsenal are in the Champions League, that he has what it takes. Of course, if we weren't able to beat Sporting Lisbon in the Europa League, I shudder to think what will happen to us when we even try to play in the Champions League. And all this stuff about how we didn't expect to be to win, I'm not having that. Leicester City didn't expect to win in 2016, but they went ahead and did it. Objectives can change as the season goes on. It's as if we've literally gone from a team that, won the league at White Hart Lane and won the league unbeaten, and we've now gone to accepting second place as, a sort of progress or success. Sorry, I can't have that. And I'm done now.
Manny, you've got great standards. Ask him why for that. Same with us. We do this for our standards, Manchester United fans. And right now, that's the reason why Glazers need to go. Simple as that.
Yeah. Rocco, do you want to talk about see Arsenal? Good the game.
I didn't really watch it. But I saw the first goal. And I think Rob Holding should have wiped Haaland out of that situation. Because I think it was.
What do you expect? Is Rob Holding, man? What the hell do you expect from him?
A bit better.
Yeah, he could. But as I said before, Rob Holding, there was an interview that he said you used to support United. So, Rob Holding, man, if you used to support United, mate, you need to be winning these games, man. Stop trying to stop City from winning the league. But, Rocco, do you think the title's done now for Arsenal? Do you think it's City's now?
I think it's all City's to bottle. Like, how can Arsenal go 11 points down? Bottle 11 points after, what's it called? From December. Like, it's just lack of squad depth as well was shown with Saliba. Like, missing Saliba, exactly. They had to play Rob Holding. Yeah.
There you go. I'm just going to try and do something. But listen, Arsenal, for me, I think they've bottled it, man. I really do. Whether they'll come back, I don't know. It's going to be tough now because to bounce back from this, see, they got Chelsea next. We'll touch about that later. But for me, man, Arsenal, man, they let us down. But yeah, I mean, listen, for me, I think City were just too good for Arsenal, man. They really were. Like De Bruyne, 2 goals. Haaland, if Haaland had his finishing boots on, it would have been like 7 for City. But listen, it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, really, City just wiped the floor with Arsenal. They really did. So yeah, but yeah, listen, it is what it is. Oh, Elliot's back. Elliot, obviously, see Arsenal game. How about Arsenal fucked up the title? Have they screwed up the title?
Yeah, it's over. I can't see it's coming back.
Unfortunately. Roland, I'm going to come to you. see Arsenal. Obviously, you're
Yeah,
top
100%. 100%. And if they did bottle the league, that's it, man. That's like lounge chair up, sit back, watch all the Arsenal fans cry. That's the dream, mate. That's really it. Feet up. That's it, man.
I'm just gonna read Ryan's comment. Then we'll move on to Man United. It's now in City's hands, and I think they will go on to win it now. I do agree the lack of score they've had scored for Arsenal. Yeah, there's the Man United comment we'll get on to. Before we obviously touch on that, I just want to say Hardeep, happy 10 years of Guard of Honor from Arsenal to give it to us. So happy 10 years, Hardeep.
Oh, what great 10 years that. I mean, right now we're potentially fourth in the league, and also we're actually potentially qualified for Champions League. The standards have fallen, but that's the league title.
Hardeep, man, let's talk my Man United. I'm gonna go first. Listen, I've done in my stories today, but people are calling me no ball knowledge, toxic for defending Ralph Rangnick, but he was right at the end. He was right all along. The interview that Ralph Rangnick did is like an open heart surgery. We need 5, 6, 7, 8, or maybe 10 new players. He was right, man. People think he was joking, but no, he was right. We need 10 players, man. For me, this summer, we need 6 starters. I don't care. 6 starters. People will think, oh, I'm crazy, but no. 6 starters is needed. And for me, listen, Ten Hag for me, listen, I'm fuming. Listen, I can be fuming, but there's a stat that we have the highest, like, when we make subs, we have the highest winning games when we make subs. So listen, impact, yes, but listen, Ten Hag cost that game, man, because first half, we was dominating, man. Absolute domination from us. Second half, I do not understand why we are sitting back against this shit Tottenham side. Please tell me, why are we sitting back? Because for me, we need to be... we're not clinical enough, man. It's simple as that. We are not clinical, man. Bruno chance, yeah, listen. Bruno, man, that chance, oh my God, that chance, Bruno, man. To be honest, listen, I respect him coming back from that injury. Obviously, he had the protection bit and stuff. Fair, listen, this guy, man, never missed an injury. Never missed a game through injury. So, big respect for that. But Bruno, man, you need to be finishing those chances. And for me, listen, Casemiro, listen, I'm seeing, why are we turning on Casemiro already, man? Why has he become the scapegoat now? What is going on? I saw a tweet that Hardy reposted. Apparently, someone said Casemiro's worse on the ball with De Gea. What is going on? Why are we scapegoating players? Because I'm sick and tired now. Because why? Listen, before we used to say, oh, Casemiro, this and that, how we love him. I love him. I'm not going to say Casemiro. Yes, Casemiro is being off. But listen, that's because of these shit corrupt referees, man. That's why yesterday he was scared to leave in a foul. Because he knows how incompetent those referees are. I don't know why we're turning our backs on Casemiro, because if we think about it, his replacement is Scott McTominay. So I don't know why we're turning our back on him. People want him gone already. They are stupid, man. I'm telling you. I already said to Hardy, those United fans that want Casemiro, they're probably virgins, 12-year-olds that have never seen girls in their life, because second time these Twitter, man, they're so easy to make fake Twitter accounts and call out Casemiro like that. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not accepting that, because it's unacceptable how we're calling out one player at a time. This is not Man United, by the way. We do not throw players in the bus. And for me, listen, Fred was shocking. He was shocking. And Hardy might be saying, oh, I told you so about Fred. Yeah, listen, Fred, shocking. And I don't understand, why does Ten Hag, for me, keep taking off Anthony? Because Anthony, listen, he doesn't lose pace. He's a quick man. He can last 90 minutes. Listen, Ten Hag got it wrong. The players, listen, they're bottle jobs, man. They're bottle jobs. Simple as that. People want to call out Arsenal for bottle jobs. We are bottle jobs, man. We can't keep a 2-0 lead against Spurs. It's embarrassing, man. It really is. Right, Mason, outclassing Ten Hag. What are you telling me here? What's going on? For me, listen, I don't understand. United, listen, we need to pick ourselves up and go again for Villa, but I'm not confident for that Villa game. I'm really not. But at the end of the day, it was, listen, second half, the worst half ever. For me, Spurs should have won. That dire chance, listen, they should have won. But listen, credit to the away fans as always, chanting Glazers out and stuff. But Hardy, man, take the floor, because I just want to sit back and listen to you.
Yeah. No, do you know what? It was absolutely shambolic performance, and even in the second half, we capitulated. In the first half, contrast, we were very dominant in transitions against Spurs. Spurs defensively, they're vulnerable. In the midfield, they've got no organisation, no creativity, no progression ability within their middle of arc. And also offensively, they weren't really clinical. But in the second half, when we had the momentum, we capitulated, and that's fortunately down to Eriksen and substitutions. I mean, honestly, why would you take off Anthony, who's arguably our best right winger, and also, I think for Sancho as well to come off, he had a really good game. I'm a really negative critical on Sancho, but overall he had a really good game last night. Why would you take him off? Just keep the ball on the same. Just take on Martial, and also just just.
By the way, Martial did nothing. I'm sorry about Martial and Weghorst.
Yeah.
Both of them did nothing, and I know people are going to be like, "Oh, you still wait, Weghorst." Listen, he's only here until the summer. He'll definitely go back to, I think it was either Besiktas or Bern. I couldn't care less. We are getting a striker. I'll tell you the striker we are getting because I've told someone reliable has told me who we're getting. I will put that out. But Hardy, man, I don't know what's going on tonight. If there must be a contract on Anthony saying that he can't play a 90-minute game, because when I look at Anthony, he doesn't get tired. He really does not get tired. So I don't understand why he keeps taking him off. Why do you think, Hardy?
I think personally, I think it's just due to the lack of favouritism. I think with Anthony, of course, he's one of Ten Hag's favourite players, but I think with the other British players as well, they were definitely really willing to get the chance. I think with Weghorst as well, he provides something really different in our front three. Yes, he presses, but he doesn't score. He's a very negative liability. Martial as well, very integral. He was detrimental towards our progression last night. Fred was really abysmal on the ball.
You lost nine touches, sorry. You lost 9. Oh my god, mate.
Not nine
Malacia, by the way.
Balls.
What
he lost the ball 9 times.
What
seven pass
happened to Malacia? Sorry, but what on earth? Listen, I still believe in Malacia, but I'm sorry, but those last two performances, him against Spurs and him against Seville, I'm sorry, but I cannot accept those two, man. Malacia, please, listen, you're only young. And I know you're trying to adjust, but listen, you cannot make silly mistakes because they will keep costing us. But I'll just tell you the exclusive news. But first of all, ownership is going to be Qatar. Media are too slow. It'll be Sheikh Jassim. He will buy us. That is confirmed. Listen, people can clip me up and all of that stuff. But we are getting bought by Qatar. What I've been told is it is 7 billion euros, so in pounds it'll be 5.5 billion.
I think it's $7 billion. $7 billion. $7 billion.
So it'll be 5.5 billion pounds. So listen, it will get accepted. The UK media, I'm expecting it to say before 10. I'm expecting the UK media to be obviously saying some stuff before 10. I'm expecting next week an announcement being made from Manchester United. But listen, Qatar will be our owners. This doesn't mean we have to stop our protest, by the way, this Sunday. We need to continue. For me, I can see half the United fans saying, all right, lads, let's stop protesting because new owners are confirmed. No. Keep protesting this Sunday. Keep maintaining the pressure because I've seen Spurs. Before yesterday, I used to diss out Spurs for protests, but yesterday, they were good, because they were trying to Levy get out of my club. I think Levy saw a post as well saying Levy out. So listen, we still need to continue the protest. But yeah, listen, Qatar will be our owners, new owners. So it's a bright future for United fans. It was expected, man, because 18 years of the Glazers protests. And yeah, that's my exclusive. If Hardik has the same, but yeah, I've been told Qatar will buy us.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. I think it'll be around $7 billion where the guys are really appealed by. I think with a proposal submitted by Sheikh Jassim, it's definitely going to be potentially accepted, but you never know with the Glazers. Of course, they are desperate to go. They are desperate to sell the club.
Yeah.
So with Jim Radcliffe lurking, you never know. You never know. It could be approved behind the scenes. 50+ percentage of the takeover club. Yeah. It's horrendous.
Radcliffe, for me, I've always remember first when we were linked with him, both of us, we had very, very negative thoughts about him. And this is why, because but he wants to have a 50% share and still want Glazers to be controlled. Listen, this guy is not a United fan. I'm sorry, but I've got a statement here. If another Premier League club was up for sale, Ratcliffe will be onto that. Whether it's Liverpool or Spurs, he'll be onto that. But if it's Sheikh Jassim, he will not buy those clubs. Trust me, because Chelsea was up for sale before Bowley. Only Ratcliffe was interested. Where was Sheikh Jassim? Now that Manchester was up for sale, Sheikh Jassim is interested. So Sheikh Jassim, his priority is only United, mate. Because this Ratcliffe guy, so people tell me, he was born in Manchester, he loves the club. Well, no, he doesn't, because he's a Chelsea season ticket holder, so I don't hear this nonsense. So Ratcliffe, for me, is absolutely a must-know. Absolute no. They've even blocked Hardeep on Twitter. So.
Oh yes, on myself.
They've blocked Hardeep on Twitter.
Express more views against Ineos and also Ratcliffe.
Hardeep Ratcliffe didn't like your tweet, man. You made the old man upset.
I have nothing against Ratcliffe, though, respectfully. But
yeah, they're all humans, but listen, this Ratcliffe guy, no, absolutely no. But Sheikh Jassim, I'll repeat it again for those that tune in right now. Sheikh Jassim will be the new owners for Man United, and I expect people, the likes of John Murtaugh, Richard Arnold, to leave. I saw some quotes from John Murtaugh today. Absolute waffle for him. Listen, I don't read into much comments, but obviously he was talking about how exciting it is to play against Arsenal pre-season and the gym stuff in the USA. Listen, just jog off, mate. Just shush, because you're only talking when we're announcing new contracts. But yeah, listen. Also, I got another exclusive news. Make sure you guys hear this, by the way. I want everyone to make sure we hear this. But Manchester United will definitely. This is definitely, by the way. Manchester United will definitely sign Harry Kane. Definitely, by the way. Even with Sheikh Jassim or owners still remaining, we will sign Harry Kane. It is confirmed. Price tag is going to be 100 million, unfortunately. But listen, Man United, they never learn from their mistakes. But listen, Kane will be a Manchester United player next season. And yeah, listen, anything can change. That's what I'm saying. Anything can change. Obviously, Julian Nagelsmann might convince Kane to stay. But what I've been told is Man United will sign Kane. Ten Hag is pushing for him. And yeah, we'll see how he comes. Because obviously, we saw a quote from Kane today saying that, he's trying to finish the season first, and you'll see what happens. But listen, I reckon this is a good PR move for United fans. And listen, it's going to happen, man. It's going to happen. So Kane, he'll come to United. Yeah.
Yes, Roland, what are your thoughts on the game between Spurs and United?
I'm not gonna lie. When they scored the second goal, I stopped watching because I don't have any hope in the club. Like Ryan Mace, okay, we got a draw, but it's just the owners, man. Like, they just need to go. Like every week we put up with the same bollocks. We're probably gonna lose against Liverpool. If Kane goes, he'll probably go on a free, and we'll get no money for it. Because I just read a Twitter post about it. It's a shambles. Realistically, what I think should happen: sell Kane and Son, buy Danjuma, leave Richarlison. All that money that we have left goes into the back. There's no way we should be conceding in the first minute in the first 10 minutes to any club, really. It happened against Newcastle. It happened against United. It shouldn't happen. Realistically, we have a World Cup winning goalkeeper. We have a World Cup winning defender. The rest are nobodies. And Lloris, he did win a World Cup, but he's not good. We need a new goalkeeper. If Everton get relegated, we should get Pickford, because I don't think Pickford would want to play in a championship. And we should be on that. We should be on that as soon as possible. But sorry, but I'll take the draw. But yeah, like Ora said about the away fans, they were good even when I went last year. When I saw United versus Spurs, they had pyros and everything. It's nothing like you can experience here in Canada. So yeah, the away fans were good. Same with our fans, really.
Because
Rona, come on. I mean, you must have gone to a few ice hockey games and you see a lot of pyrotechnics there.
No, I've never been to a hockey game, and I don't think you're allowed to bring pyros because it's in an arena, right? Just in case it catches on fire.
Yeah, I mean, when I say pyros, I mean the light show. Because listen, when I was in Tampa, I used to see the Lightning play, and I tell you, that was a load of fun. The light show and everything, all of the stuff that goes on between the game and between the periods is wonderful. So obviously it's indoors, so you can't have pyrotechnics, but it's still really good fun.
Yeah, no, I don't really watch hockey. I feel like it's a bit boring, right? It's a bit boring.
Interesting. Do you, man? Do you?
But yeah, it's so boring. It's like I'd rather watch paint dry, to be fair.
Yeah. Well, as I said, when it was 2-0 up, you guys were quiet, man. It was like a library. So, yeah, there's a big breaking news. Hardy to get better sources for this summer. So,
that'll be mended. That'll be mended, absolutely. It'll get done. It'll be dressed.
No, I'm joking. But any United fans watching this, keep your eyes before 10 p.m. Someone massive is going to break up the news. But yeah, listen, Hardy was a good time, man. When I hear that announcement from United that Glazers are going to leave, oh my goodness, mate. I'm literally, listen, there's going to be a huge party at Old Trafford because look at Newcastle when they heard Mike Ashley announcement. So, listen, United will do the same. But yeah, let me read Ryan's comments because he's put out a few comments. If a player is doing well, you do not sub him off. Yeah,
absolutely. Anthony was doing well as well. I mean, he was one of our best players last night.
And Eriksen was doing well as well. Why would you take? Yes, listen. Obviously, what happened at the Euros? Yes, you have to adjust him, but listen, I don't care because Eriksen has played a full 90 minutes match, so I don't get it for me. Ten Hag, man. Listen, I love Ten Hag. He's the right manager for United, but the next season he has to learn from his mistakes because I know this is his first season and already 2 cup finals. I love him. He's a perfect manager for Man United. But if you want to compete at the highest levels, you cannot make these silly mistakes. And he is better than Allegri, Rocco. Next.
No,
Allegri, man. Talk to me about Allegri, Rocco. What's going on with Allegri?
His strikers are not performing. That's what's happening right now.
What for Allegri?
That's it.
What's going on with Vlahovic? Because Hardy blanks him. Yeah. So is Vlahovic playing good?
He is terrible. He is the worst player this season for Juve.
To be fair,
agree or disagree?
He's playing on the Allegri style, man. He was playing on the Ten Hag, you never know, mate.
All right, but how's Rabiot scoring, but not Vlahovic?
Oh, listen, don't talk to me about Rabiot, man. We were almost close to getting him. Thank God. Listen, his mother, yeah. Listen, we should do a party for his mother because his mother wanted more money than this John Murtough guy, man. I dislike this guy, but he literally flew to Turin to negotiate a deal and still flopped it. This guy went to 2 places. He went to Barcelona and to Turin to flop 2 deals. What absolute parasite. Let's get others involved.
Who was the other one?
Huh? Frank de Jong.
Oh yeah.
Frank de Jong. Yeah. Dan says, "Yo, man, sorry, I'm so late. Traffic is unreal. That was 3 accidents straight. Give me no worries, man. Hopefully everything's okay. But yeah, don't worry. We'll still be live. Ollie, you still there? Right, Elliot.
Yeah, I'm still, yeah.
Yeah. So Man United 2-2 against Spurs. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I watched a bit of the game the first half, and obviously 2-0 up. So I didn't really see the 2-2, but good result. I guess good result for Spurs. Coming back from a 2-0 lead. But yeah, a shame that United bottled it. I thought they were going to win that game the first half. They did. Spurs had a few chances in the first half, but didn't really convert them, and then second half they came back. But yeah, a bit of annoying for Man United, obviously, but you'll get top 4 definitely. You're not really fighting for the league, but you're fighting against Newcastle and Tottenham for the top 4, so points do still matter for the top 4 because obviously you're out of the Europa League now. With Spurs, not really sure if they'll get top 4. They might get top 5. But they obviously want to get points as well to get into the top 4. But yeah, frustrating door for United. Not a decent result for the Spurs considering they were 2-0 down. So, yeah, unfortunate for United and decent for Spurs, I think.
Yeah, 100%. Elliot, what do you think about this game?
Yeah, I'd say for Spurs, it's a pretty good result considering how, what's happening against Newcastle and that. So to get a draw against United, I think is a good result for Spurs. I mean, obviously, for United, it's probably quite a bad result, really. They should really be beating Spurs, even if it's away. But obviously, Ten Hag didn't do a good job with his substitutions and that, so cost you the game. But obviously, like Ollie said, I don't think you're going to finish out top 4. I think top 4 is pretty much, I'd say, guaranteed for Man United. But we'll see. I reckon you'll be top 4.
100%, man. 100%. Rocco, go on, because this guy, you know how cheeky this guy is, because straight after the game, this guy messages me on WhatsApp. So, Rocco, what do you have to say, man? What do you have to say?
I didn't realise how big that match was until I just saw the table now for Tottenham.
Yeah. But what's your thoughts?
That's not bad. I think Ten Hag is a crap manager. Like, why would you sub off?
Okay, hang on. Let me turn my camera. Listen, hang on a minute.
Why would you sub off Anthony when he's doing all right?
Oh, I think he's not being quiet, man. You literally called that Ten Hag.
I mean, Anthony was actually one of our best players, though. He was actually one of our best players, but I agree.
But he was.
What? Hang on a minute. David wants to report exclusive Brighton. James Milner for Brighton. Wow. The Derby's cooking, man. The Derby's cooking.
€37.
They keep
again João Pedro as well from Watford, so that's a good signing, very good. But anyways, Rocco, carry on. Sorry.
Oh, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, Ten Hag.
We're about Anthony.
Yeah, but he was doing all right in the first half, I thought, and into the second half. Not as bad as the whole season. I think he was doing all right this game. But the Wan-Bissaka one, I think, was a bit iffy. He wasn't doing bad, but he was doing all right, I thought.
Yeah.
But to sub him off for Luke Shaw, who then obviously didn't close down Pedro that quick, was disappointing for Man United fans, I think. But anyway. And Rashford should have scored that, just so you know.
I think you first, someone else better than you. By the way, guys, I just called Aldi and then you got scared. Anyways, yeah, sorry, carry on. Rocco, listen, you can blame it on him because I went on a rant because listen, you got it wrong. I know at the end of the day, he's the perfect manager for 29, man. For me, listen, I said it on many channels, and I've said it on mine. He's our best manager post Fergie, man. It's clear and obvious. I wouldn't say he's better than what?
Could you say he's better than?
No, he's the best manager
post Fergie, before Fergie. I mean, after Fergie, sorry.
Oh.
So
I mean, I think Mourinho was our best manager then.
I think Mourinho was.
Mourinho.
He won us the Europa League.
He won 2 trophies with United.
I'm talking about the principles and obviously the rules and the way. Yes, Mourinho. Ten Hag's still got a lot of trophies to win to beat Mourinho, but listen, I'm not saying Ten Hag's better than Mourinho. There's no chance, but I'm saying what Ten Hag has done first compared to Mourinho. Incredible. Yeah. Let me read out the comments, then I'll get on to Manny. Ryan says Eric Ten Hag has to be back and given time. 100%. Listen, I'm not saying Ten Hag out. I'm not going to United fan. Obviously, listen, this summer's going to be huge. Him and Sheikh Jassim. That link up, Hardy. Hey, those two, they'll be cooking. They'll be trying to get. Well, listen, Kane. Listen, they're gonna get Kane, man. Trust me, man. We're gonna get Kane. Don't be surprised. But yeah, we might try Sam McAllister though. That's one play that I'll keep an eye on, McAllister. There's not been for me with McAllister. It's only Romano talking about Man United because I'm not seeing enough of Man United correspondent. I don't know if it's just me, but it's only Romano talking about this. So I'm quite suspicious with this. I do think Liverpool might try and get in because they do need 2 to 3 midfielders. Liverpool, so yeah.
I want to rule out Frankie de Jong.
Listen, you never know because
And
I
take
saw a report they
Rice.
need to sell 2 or 3 crucial players, so you never know how deep it could happen. But yeah, I mean, listen, John Murtaugh will be gone by then, so you never know how fast our recruitment will be. So yeah, I only want Kante to sign on. I don't want to why Kante don't want to sign. We need to sell players, and Kai must go to facility.
What, Kai Havertz wants to go? Wait,
Wait, what?
Kai Havertz to go, really? He's still a good player, though, in my opinion. I think Mountain needs to go, respectfully. Mountain.
I don't think this is true. Kante agreed person. No, he's not agreed person in terms of Arsenal. Kante.
Why would we get him though?
Let
We
me
don't
see.
need Kante.
Yeah, exactly. Hashim, I agree.
I've got Jorginho already, thanks. We don't need any more Chelsea players.
Go on.
Old Chelsea players.
Yeah.
Don't need it. Don't need it.
One article. Listen, it's probably Hardeep's article. Don't listen to Hardeep's article, man. He's not on the, he's not on the verge to join Arsenal.
There's no way we want him.
Yeah, listen. I don't think you can.
Why would Arteta go for someone like Conte, man? He's had a bad season. Why would we go for him?
Yeah.
These sources are
I know
terrible.
Jorginho wasn't that good when he joined us as well, but he's done okay when he has played for us. Obviously not great, but he's done decent when he has come on.
Yeah.
I think he would have done well against Man City last night, but
I don't know
if he
why.
came on.
The UK media are so quiet now about the bill. Listen, around 10. Listen, I don't know if you guys know, but 10 p.m. tonight is the actual deadline for Man United bid. So we'll get some news probably before that, maybe at 10. But yeah.
Why is there a deadline?
Yeah, for the third bid deadline. So if you look at the third bid stage, it's basically going to include full sale stakes, partial investment. So guys are likely to look for potentially a full sale. So it's going to be a full sale.
But yeah, let's do our
That's what it
predictions
is.
because listen, we spent almost 50 minutes talking about the recap. So
Yeah,
let's
I
just,
got to go soon as well.
yeah, we'll just do score predictions for these games until obviously we get to our clubs. Palace West Ham, I'm saying 2-1 Palace. Hardeep.
I'm actually going to say it's 2-0 West Ham.
Okay. Ollie,
West Ham.
Palace West Ham.
I'm going to say 2-1 West Ham.
Okay. Elliot,
I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw.
Rocco,
2-2.
Manny.
2-1 to the Eagles.
Really? Oh, gosh.
Ronan.
Yeah, because
Oh, sorry, Manny, you gone?
Go on,
yeah,
Manny.
because I mean, obviously you will have all noticed that Palace have started scoring goals again since Roy Hodgson has come back in. Obviously, there's no Zaha, but I think Eze and Edouard will certainly have some roles to play, and they're probably going to be the ones who will help Palace get the goals they need. So, yeah, 2-1 for me, easy.
Cool, fair enough. Ronan.
1-0 Crystal Palace.
Cool. Right. Cool. Let me just delete that. Brentford Forest. I'm gonna go with 2-0 Brentford. Hardeep.
You know what? I'm actually going to go for a 1-1 draw. I think it's going to be a really, really tight game between Brentford and Forest. And I think with Brentford's momentum at home, it's going to be really, really positive for them. But I think with Forest, they'll certainly get enough football.
Fair enough. Ollie.
2-1 Brentford.
Elliot.
Yeah, I'll go 2-1 Brentford as well.
Cool. Brooko.
I don't know. I think it'll be tough, but maybe 2-1 on the Forest. I'll go with
Really?
something
Oh,
different.
wow.
I'll go with something different today.
I mean, they did beat Brighton. Was it 3-1 in the end?
Yeah, that's right.
So it won't be a shock if they win this either. But yeah.
100%. Money.
Yeah, this is a rather tough one to predict, but I take a look at Forest and obviously they're where they are for a reason. And the thing about teams in the relegation zone is that even if they were to pull out a really good win like Forest did against Brighton, they do normally end up suffering the next game. And Brighton will have European ambitions. I mean, Brentford will still have European ambitions of their own, albeit they might have just faded now given the fading form. But again, at the community stadium, home turf, I really don't see Forest getting an away win. It could be tight though. 2-1.
Fair enough. Ronan.
3-0 Brentford. Simple.
Right. That comment. Do Arsenal Chelsea prediction earlier.
God, I'm gonna say. God, I don't know, because Arsenal have just been shit recently. Chelsea are also shit. 2 shit teams against
Come on.
each
By
other.
the way, guys,
Come on,
I can
the
hear
rest.
Mike.
That's Elliot.
Money, I think it's your mic. I can hear like
Someone's got.
Yeah, I
Like,
think
yeah.
he's got a fan on. Isn't
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be positive for this one. Let's say 2-0 Arsenal. I think it'll be 2-0.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Elliot, do you want to shout out your socials?
Oh yeah, so yes, go subscribe to my YouTube channel, DJ Cratey, and go follow my Instagram, which is at @DJCratey_. And I'm on TikTok as well and Twitter. So if you want to just search DJ Cratey, you'll probably find me on there. And yeah, big up everyone. Hopefully Arsenal win on Tuesday. If not, it's over, like properly over, because Man City will probably go above us then. So yeah.
Yeah, big up to you, Elliot, man. Big up to you, man. Make sure
Big
you
up,
guys
big up.
big up, man. Big up, Elliot.
Yeah.
Let me go everyone's predictions. Lucas is 2-1 West Ham. Bryce is 2-1 West Ham. Brentford 3-0. Lucas says 3-1 Brentford. Brentford haven't lost many at home. That's true. Villa TV says 2-1 Brentford. Ollie, since you want to play PlayStation, shut yourself out.
I'm not playing PlayStation. Just my prediction for the Arsenal-Chelsea game, going with 2-1 Arsenal. Where you can find me, DJ Sinclair on YouTube. Make sure to check me out there. Ollie.Sinclair556 on Instagram and Aaron_Rams fan page 1. And also Ollie's556 on TikTok. Go follow me there. What's going on?
Ollie, what are you doing? Yeah, there you go, Ollie.
Yeah, Ollie's556 on TikTok on the road to 400 there. I think I'm only a few away. So, yeah, big up the rest of me on, big up the panel as well. Been a good stream. And hopefully, as said, we get the win on Tuesday and Man City drop points because, as said earlier, if we lose against Chelsea, it's over. So we need to win that game.
Big up, Ollie, man. Obviously, I'll message you afterwards as well. Why is it still like this? Hang on. There we go.
Apparently, everybody's been made.
Rocco, do
man.
not speak. Rocco, do not speak. I'm telling you, do not speak. Wait, Rocco, try to speak now.
Why? What happened?
Wait, Rocco, what was
Mate,
that
if I
again?
were you, go out of the back room and come back in there again. Should work.
Rocco, are you speaking? No, I'll do that. Rocco, speak again. Anyways, Rocco, are you there? You're on mute.
Yeah, I know that. What happened?
It's worse. It's worse.
Right, Rocco, leave the studio and jump back in here because your mic, it sounds like a robot. So leave the studio and jump back in. Listen, it's like it's only his second time Rocco's using streaming, so I don't blame him. He is quite new to this platform and stuff. But listen, he wanted to join streams, so I said, you know what? Why not, mate? Because anyone's welcome, even if you support Championship clubs. But let's quickly run through these games. Brighton Wolves 3-0 Brighton. Sorry to upset your local team, Andy, but what are you going with?
Well, it's fair. I'm actually going to go 3-0 Brighton as well. I think Brighton
You want to copy me, yeah?
Well, we'll have a different tactical insight to you, West. I mean, the thing is, I think with Brighton at the moment, despite all the injuries, they've got a clear vision, a clear system under De Zerbi. And I think with Wolves, they'll definitely struggle against them in terms of tendency. And I think with Wolves, they'll definitely capitulate against them. So, from mentality-wise, Brighton will win by 3 goals to 1.
100%, man, 100%. Just to let you know, there is 1 hour left to go until the deadline. So, Harley, get ready with your United fan page and screenshot every single stuff because UK media, they're going to pick it up like this fastly. So, Hardy is gonna be. He's gonna be like Fabrizio Romano when he tweets you in the summer, man.
Here we go.
Here we go. Right,
It's on. It's on.
Rocco to speak now. Better. You know what, Rocco?
What?
I'm gonna clip it before and send it to you because this now is funny, man. But yeah, Rocco, your Brighton versus Wolves prediction. 2-1 Brighton. Okay, Ronan.
I'm gonna go 3-1. 3-1. 3-1.
Yeah, Brighton need to recover from that loss to Forest, and playing Wolves would be the best time to play them. I think they've probably done enough to survive in the Premiership of Wolves, but I think they might start to drop off a bit now, and Brighton need to have a win, so should be 2-1 for Brighton. I think I'm piggybacking off a number of people here.
100%. Yeah, I'm just sorry, but I'm just checking updates on Twitter. I know Hardeep's doing it, but I'm just in case if I missed anything. But yeah, it will come out soon. But yeah, next game quickly. Bournemouth versus Leeds. I'm gonna go with 2-0 Bournemouth. I think Leeds for me. Oh my goodness, man. They are so bad. And I think they will go down, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm actually going to go for maybe 2-0 win for Bournemouth. I think for Bournemouth at the moment. Yes, they're potentially in relegation battle, but I think certainly that they've got the mentality and also the confidence to beat this side. I think with Leeds, they are definitely going to go down. If they are going to capitulate, these inconsistencies will continue. So I'm going to go for Bournemouth 2-0 win.
Fair enough. How do you think Leeds will go down?
Yes, absolutely. I think that defensively they're absolutely vulnerable, and if they continue to see more goals, their goal difference will deteriorate. Absolutely, in my opinion.
And for me, I think they've got a shit manager as well. You have to see. I don't rate this guy.
Oh, I've see it.
He is. Yeah, I don't know, man. Manny, Bournemouth versus Leeds. I know you got obviously both of us. Obviously, we are we know up the children in all department, but you're gonna back Bournemouth to win.
Oh yeah, definitely, because the win over Southampton yesterday was the type of win that they needed. It wasn't exactly a very pretty win. Bournemouth were probably lucky to have survived. Che Adams' goal being offside, and Southampton should have conceded a penalty maybe on a couple of occasions. But Bournemouth have this habit of, losing a very big match, but recovering well in the next 2 or 3 to sort of build some sort of a base when it comes to points to keep them safe from relegation. And this win against Southampton was no different. And they're coming up against the Leeds team, which quite simply, as Hardeep has pointed out, are in disarray. Not just the shambles, they're in disarray. I really don't know if they're going to keep a clean sheet, and even the return of Bamford hasn't really brought about the goals that they need. The Bournemouth cannot afford to drop their concentration 1 minute, because if they, just switch off for a bit, Leeds could score. And it doesn't even need to be Bamford; it could be someone else in that team. So needs to really exercise contention. Bournemouth should win, but I'm going for a 2-1 result.
100%, man. 100%. As I said, I'm just checking for update. Nothing as of now, but yeah, Rocco, Bournemouth.
I think Bournemouth should win. Is it better now?
Yeah, it's much better. Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, it's low.
Right. Yeah, I think Bournemouth should win. But Rodrigo, I think he had a very good game against Leicester, though. But here's a funny thing. Did you guys see the interview with their manager last week? It was so funny. Did you hear it or no? Oh, it's back in it.
I've heard about it, but I didn't hear it. Yeah, go on.
Basically, or whatever you call it, the journalist asked a question to him, and he just answered something completely different. It was just so funny, and it was like so awkward as well.
It's mic issues. Money, I think it's coming from your phone, so maybe try to stop that. But yeah, Rocco, keep going.
Yeah, it was quite funny. The noise is irritating me a bit, but anyway, distracting.
But yeah, Rowan and Bournemouth versus Leeds.
Leeds 1-0.
Wait, Rocco, what was your score prediction?
2-0 to Leeds.
Oh, okay. Cool. Interesting. Next game, let me just delete this. Fulham versus City. I'm going with 3-0 City. Hardy.
It's gonna be a blowout.
I'm actually going to go for 4-1 City win. I think with City at the moment, their attacking impetus is actually incredible. With lots of Haaland, Ramirez, Bernardo Silva, De Bruyne, Gundogan. Even with Alvarez, they've got so many exceptional players in that team as well. Many world-class players, and I think with City right now, defensively in midfield and defensively, a very dominant force. So I think I could see them being fallen by 4-1.
Yeah, 100%, man. Rocco, what's your score prediction?
3-0 Man City. I think Fulham's just not good enough, even for like City's reserve team. I think. But anyway, unless Mitrovic does something, I don't see them scoring.
Is he? I saw Mitrovic still suspended, or is he not?
Is he? I don't know.
I'm sure he is. I think he is suspended.
He's still suspended. So
Why did he get suspended?
FA Cup, what he did to the referee
Referee.
against United. Yeah, listen, that's what he gets. He gets. Yeah. Ronan.
Oh, 5-0.
Cool. Money.
Yes, Fulham City. I'm going for another 4-1 win, just as Hardeep predicted. And the thing about City is that they've started to tighten up their defense a little bit, and Guardiola has now preferred a back four as opposed to a ridiculous-looking back three with no wing backs. But they will still concede, and it could very well be De Cordova, Reed, or someone else who could get the goal. So no clean sheet for Edison, but they will score more than enough goals to, offset it. And of course, their goal difference is literally through the roof. So 4-1 to City, just like they did us.
Yeah, Mitrovic is still suspended.
Yeah, for another few games, Luke.
But yeah, let's move on to the next game. Interesting game. Man United versus Aston Villa. Obviously, we're coming back from a 2-2 draw. This should be a good one, man. 2-1 United. It won't be easy. It really won't be easy, but I think we'll edge it because we're at home. What happened? What does it say? Qatar will.
It says Qatar have significantly improved their.
Yeah, listen, you're late,
their
Rocco,
second
man.
offer.
My God, you're late, man. You're late.
It just
You're
says
late.
it's been tweeted like 2 minutes ago.
Well, the source that tweeted that is flipping late, mate. But you just follow Hardeep and then you'll retweet the news. But yeah, listen, we need to win this. I think if we win this and we win our next game and draw the next, I think that's top 4 secured. But listen, we need to win this. It won't be easy. Unai Emery's Claret Army, whatever the name, I don't care, but Red Army, whatever. So it's going to be tough.
Good evening.
And also, Manny's favorite player, Emi Martinez, one to keep an eye out for. Listen, he did us. Remember how he did us dirty last season? Where Bruno Fernandes missed the penalty, then he celebrated in front of the fans. So listen, we need to get revenge back on that bloody keeper. So yeah, I think it'll be 2-1 Man United, and hopefully Martinez can make some mistakes and I can laugh at Manny. But yeah, hopefully Martinez does some mistakes.
Yeah. Listen, son. Let me tell you one thing now. He's in a prime patch of form. I think he's kept clean sheets in 9 of his last 10 games. He's got 1 clean sheet less than Aaron Ramsdale. So he's rocketing up the Golden Glove chart. I know that De Gea is up there with 14
for clean sheets. I wonder who's top. Who's top?
You know who's top for clean sheets. It's
De Gea.
David De Gea with 14. We know that. But
De Gea.
but the momentum which Villa are under, I wouldn't be surprised if they were to nick a win at Old Trafford, and of course, Orest and Hardeep, I'm sorry to mention this, but you do have reason to remember that in his first game in charge of Aston Villa, he beat Manchester United. Of course, I will give you some props in that when you had Cristiano Ronaldo in that team, acting the way he was, it didn't really help matters. And, one of the reasons why I think Ten Hag is a fine manager is the way he was able to deal with it. And when you beat us at 3-1 at Old Trafford, you literally tactically outclassed us. And it's a bit surprising that you haven't really gone too far. But then, look, this is Ten Hag's first season. I think he is the right manager to continue to take you forward. And I think he'll learn a lot more. And listen, you could still win the domestic double, so I'll be cheering for you lot in the FA Cup final.
Wait, what happens if say if Man United wins the FA Cup, they already won the Carabao Cup, what happens to the Community Shield?
Oh, we're still part of it. We're still part of it.
Yeah, the Community Shield will be between the league winners and Manchester United.
So
it's traditionally between.
twice.
Okay.
Yeah, it's traditionally between the league winners and FA Cup winners, but for the team that does a league and cup double, it'll be the league runners-up who will be their opponents.
Yeah.
Okay.
On Arsenal.
And as for my prediction, I think I'll go for a 1-1 draw because I don't think either team is going to want to give too much away. It will be interesting to see if Watkins is able to score. I'm not too sure he will. But Villa are going to keep their defence quite tight. City have to keep their defence quite tight. And if Ten Hag works his magic, they should be able to avoid conceding too many. But again, this should be a game of really good quality football. I really love watching Aston Villa play. Of course, Emery used to manage Arsenal. And it's great to see a manager who knows how to play with a 4-4-2 formation. Wonderful old school football, which has yielded some really, really good results ever since he came into the job. You don't need to do these newfound formations, this ridiculous inverted stuff. No. It's proper old school football, the way it's normally played, and it is still a treat to watch.
That's not me. It's not
me.
me.
It's not me either.
Someone's watching F1.
Or as Shaggy would say, it wasn't me. And so that's my prediction, son. 1-1.
1-1. Guys, Ron.
It's not me.
It's not me either.
I can hear it.
Rocco, it might be you, mate.
Rocco, might be you.
Yeah.
Yeah, try to mute yourself.
I just muted myself. How could it be me?
Oh.
Alright, look.
Orest, it is you. Cut it out.
Yeah.
No, it's Ronnie.
No,
I'm on mute. How could it be me?
No, there's something in the background.
Guys, please, guys. Ignore that, man.
Yeah, I can hear it as well.
No, it's not me. I haven't got a fan here. No.
Oh, it's Rocco. I mean, it's Meg. It's stop now. So it's you, Rocco.
Well, let's move on.
Let's move on, please. Brian says Man United 3, no Rashford 2, and Anthony to score. Yeah, I think 2-1 for me. Hardeep, Man United Villa. How tough is it, by the way? Because when Emery, mate, he will be setting us really, really good. He'll sub his team. Thing is,
I know what it is.
Okay, that's fine. But Hardeep, you can continue.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I think with this game, it's going to be tactically very, very intriguing from both sides. I think with Arsenal, well, with Aston Villa, apologies. I think with Aston Villa right now under Unai Emery, they're very, very compact side. They've got a clear, defined style play playing. And I think right now with their 4-4-2 formation, they're going to be really, really rigid against us. And I think with Unai Emery, such an astute tactician, can he overload us in the penalty box against our defence? There's possibility in that. I think with our momentum at Old Trafford, I could see United getting a 3-1 win. Although you never know with in the kind of transition spell, they're very, very, very expansive. And I think on the Unai Emery, in their first 20 league games in charge, they've scored one goal in more than one goal in each and every game. So that's an interesting stat. So we need to nullify that. We need to stop that. if you want to win this game. And the mentality has to be to win. Over the sort of disappointing performance against Tottenham, of course. We need to put things out right.
100%, man, 100%. You're right, Hardik, man. We need to win, man. Honestly, if we want to confirm this top 4 thing, we need to win because Tottenham, they play Liverpool. And if they drop points, obviously, yeah. So it's a must win for us. Listen, any United fans that are accepting a draw, wake up, man. We cannot be accepting a draw. It needs to be 3 points. It needs to be right. The way we play needs to be. What I'm saying is it needs to be well deserved. From minute 1 to the end, high pressing, obviously counter-attacking football. I want to see Ten Hag ball, man. I want to see Ten Hag football. Sorry. Someone's trying to call me. I'm back now. But as I was saying, I want to see Ten Hag football, man. What we saw against Spurs, Hardeep, that was Ten Hag football, man. I know people can say it's Spurs, but listen, didn't City struggle against Forest? Liverpool lost. So listen, I want to see Ten Hag ball. So yeah, I'm gonna go with 2-1. I think Anthony's gonna score, and I think I'm gonna say Casemiro, man. Why not? All the people slandering his name, I think Casemiro's gonna score. For Aston Villa, I'm gonna go with Ollie Watkins. He's on fire, man. What a player, man. It's gonna be tough. If Luke Shaw and Lindelof can keep him quiet, I wouldn't mind that. But yeah, listen. Let me try and be more. Rocco, Man United, Aston Villa.
2-0 United.
You're back in Ten Hag.
Is the mic on? Is the sound on?
It's still on. It's fine. Just carry on.
You know what it is? It's my laptop. It's so loud right now.
That's fine. It's understandable. But are you sure there's not a vacuum inside your laptop, or I don't know?
I think there is.
Let me know if there's any breaking up.
It's a jet engine. He's about to take off.
Ronan, your score predictions for this game?
All right, I think it's gonna be 1-0 United. Obviously, it's gonna be a tough challenge because Aston Villa obviously are on form, so I think it's gonna be a tough game. But honestly, you guys will win it.
Cool. Next game, Newcastle, Southampton. I'm gonna go with 4-0 Newcastle, man. They're going to absolutely tear apart Southampton. Hardy?
Yeah, well, I'm actually going to go for 5-0 and Newcastle win. No, Newcastle can win by 5 goes to 0. I think with Southampton, defensively, they were definitely relegation battle when they're starting to go down. Their 10-year wait in the Premier League is over. And I think right now with Newcastle, given how compact they are defensively, given how they are really well entertaining on the Eddie out, I could see Newcastle getting the momentum and getting all 3 points. So Newcastle are very dominant. I actually expect a 5-0 win for them.
5-0 win, fair enough. Money, Newcastle versus Southampton.
Where do I begin? The Saints are like lambs to the slaughter. And Newcastle, the Magpies, are just waiting to feast on that carcass. I know it's a horrible graphic description, but it has to be said. The only description is how many goals are they going to score? 5, 6? Could they score 7? Nope. 4-1.
Okay, so Rocco, how about yourself?
Yeah, sorry about that. Go on.
I think 5-0 Newcastle. Like that. I think they've got like 9 goals in 2 games, which is like very
Yeah,
impressive.
they're on fire, man. Isaac, by the way, who saw that score against Everton? That was Puskas, man. That was Puskas 2.0. Like, listen, this guy Isaac, man. Listen, United were linked with him, you know. Like when he was at Real Sociedad, I remember United were linked with him. So yeah. The thing is, I don't think he's prolific for Man United. I don't think he's prolific enough. But listen, Isaac, man, he's a very good player, man. It's gonna be interesting, you know. You would have thought Newcastle, Eddie Howe, Champions League. Hey, that's gonna be good, you know. It's gonna be good for the fans, man. They deserve it, man. They really do. So I'm happy for the fans. So I'm going for Newcastle. Ronan.
I'm gonna. 3-1. 3-1. I don't think it'll be a blowout, but I believe it'll be close to a blowout.
Yeah, Milan to Brighton, 7-0, yeah, 100%. Cool. That's everyone's predictions in. Now, this is a good game. Liverpool versus Spurs. Ryan Mason versus Klopp. I mean, I'm gonna go 3-0 Liverpool. Anfield. I think Spurs have a poor record, so yeah, I think Liverpool. Listen, Spurs. If they put up a fight, they can get something, but I don't think so, man. They can get a draw if they put a fight, but I think Liverpool will get the job done. Hardeep.
You know what? Liverpool have been very, very consistent, especially at Anfield, even away from home in the Premier League this season. I could see them decimating Tottenham by 4-1. I think with the momentum they have at Anfield, with the midfield being short of, with them showing a clear way, defined way of playing them again. I think Liverpool offensively, they're going to overload Spurs like a pack of shreds. I think personally, for me, I think with Liverpool right now, that of course their vulnerabilities are in defence, but they're also really, really deficient in midfield. Can Tottenham actually expose it? I think they can, but with Mason in charge, he won't outclass the tactical acumen of Jurgen Klopp. So it's going to be a 4-1 Liverpool win.
100%, 100%. We got some breaking news from Ben Jacobs. I mean, not really breaking, but he says, I understand there is not a deadline for the minority investor or financing groups involved in the Manchester United sale process. The 10 p.m. deadline only applies to Sheikh Jassim and Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Groups like Carlisle have been invited to bid again, but with no fixed deadline. This is the clearest indication yet that Sheikh Jassim and Ratcliffe are the primary contenders, with a minority sale less likely. Ooh. Oh, hey. Listen, I'm telling you, the UK media, they're very slow. I said it before, Qatar is going to buy Man United. Oh, feel free to put it on your page as well, because I saw it. But yeah, listen, Ben Jacobs, listen, he's very, very, listen, people want to talk about Ben Jacobs, about his credibility. Listen, he's very, very reliable, man. Honestly, Ben Jacobs, people say he copies journalists and stuff. I mean, listen, not all journalists are going to get some stuff before anyone. So, Ben Jacobs for me, listen, we need to keep an eye on him and Mike Keegan for me. Both of them. Listen, David Ornstein, listen, he's been quiet for a reason, so he might just put on an extraordinary exclusive. So, yeah, but anyways, Liverpool Spurs. Hardy, what was your pick again? I don't know if I came to you about this.
Yeah, let me just repeat. I'm actually going to go for 4-1 Liverpool win. I think with Liverpool at the moment. Yeah, 4-1. Yeah, 4-1 Liverpool win. They're definitely going to go on Spurs and overload them.
Cool. Rocco?
I think 2-0 Liverpool.
Right.
Yeah,
Ronan?
I don't see something.
1-0 Liverpool.
Come on, man. Ryan Mason, Yed Army, man. Come on. Back the Yed Army.
Yeah.
Ryan
for
Mason,
sure.
he's playing for the job. Smiles, come on, commitment and that. He's a good lad. Oh, Charlie's there, man. Big up to Charlie, man. Obviously, I didn't mean get up at Wembley because of listen, guys. Oh yeah, I need to explain that by the way. Sorry, my phone went off again. Listen, as I was saying, I need to explain why there was no vlog. Basically, I went to Wembley and the tickets. I was like, oh no, there's an issue. And then they told me to wait for like half an hour. I waited and then nothing. So listen, I decided to go back home. For the final, I am trying. Listen, Hardik knows this. It's so hard to get that final ticket, but try my best. Listen, if I don't. But Charlie, big up to you, man. I sent you a message, so do check that out. Big up to you, Charlie. Good to see you.
Where's the final?
3rd of June.
3rd of June, yeah.
Where?
Wembley.
Have they sold the tickets yet?
Not yet. I think it's beginning of May. They're gonna sell it. So yeah, it's gonna.
How much are Wembley tickets normally?
If it's semi-final, no. If it's semi-final, I know a guy that was trying to sell some tickets. If it's semi-final,
because my younger cousin went to the Carabao Cup final, and he's on my my cousin's on my dad's side, and
it'll be £500 UK pound.
Yeah,
but yeah, for this one, guess what, guys? For this final, tickets are going for 1K now. 1K,
Yeah.
£800. So listen,
Surely not.
big up to you, Charlie. Obviously, listen, we can still link up, man. This, by the way, yeah, his local's Brighton, but he mainly sports 29. So big up to you, man, Charlie. Do let me know if you're gonna go back to Tottenham area. Yeah, big up to you, Charlie. Good to see you in the chat, man.
Chelsea.
He's a Brighton fan, not Chelsea. The FA scam is exactly right, man. 100%. They shouldn't be allowed to. I know, but listen,
Yeah.
cost of living, man. Look at the crisis, man. But they want to charge people like this. It's not right, man. It's not right. So
And also the train process as well. The train protests are really, really, really detrimental over as well. That needs to be limited immediately. I mean, everyone has a right to actually have their own prices, their own salary. That's really, really negative at the moment. I've been a government, they're a bloody shambles.
oh, is this your girlfriend? Who's this?
No chance. I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
His
Hang on a minute.
missus.
I got some breaking news for Spurs fans. Hang on a minute. Romano. FIFA welcomes Fabio Paratici's appeal. Disciplinary Council has expanded the global inhibition. Hang on a minute. I'm back. Global inhibition with a ban on taking part in any football-related activity. Paratici resigned from Tottenham DOF role last week, but he will be able to go back to work, but with reduced duty.
He's going back to Spurs.
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
Eric Ten Hag doesn't really know what budget he has for the summer from the Independent. Listen, I'm not surprised because that's the only situation. Listen, is not.
I don't know. That's false. It's that.
This man, you know this account or no?
I don't risk.
Don't lie.
I don't.
Don't lie.
You don't know TB Tech?
No.
Let's search him up.
TB Tech, yeah. Rocco, can you search him up? Yeah.
I'll search him up.
Yeah. Just me. Rocco, can you mute Mike as well? But yeah, TB Tech, man. Can you clarify as well? Leicester City versus Everton. I'm going with 2-1 Leicester. How deep?
I think right now I'm actually going to go for 2-1 Leicester win. I think Leicester have actually got the momentum at home, even though they're in a relegation side right now. I think personally that they've got the mentality to win. They've got the ability. They've got a squad. They've got the experience. But right now they're not even cutting in the Premier League. I think with Everton right now, they definitely need to improve. I think with consistency wise, they do need to get a really, really huge result. Even a draw wouldn't be a bad result, but I think Leicester will win.
100%, man. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I don't know what's got. I'm gonna Tehran.
Oh yeah, my mate. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, he's only trolling. He's only trolling. Good guy. He's a good guy.
Oh yeah, big up, man. No, yeah, Ryan is his mate. Yeah. No, I didn't realise, but yeah, big up to you, man. Yeah, Wolves, obviously. Yeah,
Sports Wolves. Yeah. You know what,
Just
Tori,
take a moment.
if you want to come on at some point, yeah, absolutely come on. You're a Wolves
Yeah.
fan and
How do you know what? Does he have Twitter and stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, just let me know. Obviously, after the stream, just let me know. Tehran, obviously, if you want to follow me on Twitter, Orange6Footy, and then give me a DM and we'll talk from there if you want to jump on streams and stuff. But yeah, big up to you. Leicester 1, Everton 0. Yeah, I'm going to Leicester. Hardeep.
Or is that 2-1 Leicester? Yeah, 2-1
Sorry,
Leicester.
yeah, 2-1 Leicester. Yeah,
right.
Money.
2-0 Leicester. I still don't see where Everton are going to score their goals from.
Cool. Rocco.
1-0
2.
to Leicester.
And Ronan.
1-0 Everton.
Cool. Fair enough.
It's going to be an own goal.
An home go. Okay, fair enough. Who's going to actually score that home go?
Who is it? Leicester.
That's Everton.
It's going to be Castagna. He almost scored an own goal against Spurs, so I feel like he's the clumsy one on Leicester. So I feel like he's going to have own goal.
Fair enough. So yes, Manny, how about yourself? Oh,
Yeah, I gave my prediction 2-0.
Oh yeah, excellent. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, no worries. Let's move on.
Right. Oh, Arsenal versus Chelsea.
0-0. I've already said
I'm
my
going with
prediction.
1-1. I'm going
I'm
with
going
1-1.
0-0.
Yeah. Oh, 1.
Yeah. You know what?
Hardeep.
For me, I can see Arsenal win by 2-0. I think with Arsenal at the moment, they've definitely got the momentum. Even though they lost City at the Emirates Stadium, they've certainly got the hostile atmosphere to intimidate Chelsea. I think with Chelsea right now, they're in transition. They're very, very vulnerable. And Frank Lampard, they've been very consistent, very similar to Graham Potter. I can see it being a disappointing result for Chelsea, so I'm going for 2-0 win to the Gunners.
Cool, interesting. My Now Woman has won 3-2 by the way against Aston Villa, so big up to the Man United woman. Listen, we're going to win the league, man. Man United woman. I told everyone Man United is going to win the league, but I meant the girls team. So big up to the girls. Now, but I'm not joking, man. Listen, Man United woman, man. Big up to you, man. Mark Skinner, man. What a manager for the women's team. What a manager. Big up to you, man. But yeah, TB Tech, if you want to give me a DM on Twitter, feel free. But yeah, big up to you. Money, man. Arsenal, Chelsea. Surely. The 3 points is a must for Arsenal.
It is a must for Arsenal, but I'll tell you what. Ever since the City game, a lot of Chelsea fans have made it crystal clear that they don't believe that Arsenal could win. In fact, many of them are predicting that they could end up, snatching a draw, or even worse, losing. And I'll tell you what, with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang coming back into the team and starting to find some form, it would be typical if he were to come back to the Emirates and end up scoring a goal which could further hurt our chances. It was Theo Walcott again with Southampton. It could be Aubameyang with Chelsea. It could be Joe Willard with Newcastle, and it could be Danny Welbeck with Brighton. Why do these ex-Gunners have to hurt us so much? Maybe it's because you always hurt the ones you truly love. I don't know. Again, Chelsea could certainly score because our defense is that awful. But you take a look at the Chelsea team. Unless Lampard decides to make some proper changes and make sure that everyone starts to perform a lot better, I really can't see Chelsea getting a result in this game. But again, because of our poor form, we can't take this game for granted. I still think we should have enough to beat Chelsea. And you know what? I'm actually going to go for a 3-1 win.
Cool, interesting. I'm gonna put some news that I found, but in a minute. But yeah, interesting. But listen, if Arsenal don't win this game for me, oh my god. But listen, I wouldn't be surprised if Chelsea get a draw, man. I really wouldn't, because listen, Arsenal, I think they've been struggling recently. So. And it depends how they pick up, It really does. Like, from this loss, it might hurt them. So, yeah, I'm just going to post this now. Hang on a minute. But, yeah, just post it now. So, Man United scouts are watching Leon centre back Castello Lucaba versus Strasbourg on Friday. Also reported Chelsea target and change agent recently. So, listen, I don't know. I wouldn't be looking interested in this one, but yeah, it's just probably transfer speculation, to be fair. But no, I just saw this on Twitter. But yeah, in the derby game, anything is possible. Exactly, form goes out the window. So yeah, that's why I'm going 1-1. Rocco.
1-0 Arsenal.
Oh, yeah, you want to say that as a kid you supported Chelsea as well? Do you want to say that to the fans?
How do you know that?
Is that
Yeah,
true? That's true.
Anyway, yeah, I did support Chelsea when I was young. I
Fair
just
enough,
lost a lot of passion for Chelsea. And
Chelsea
then
Chelsea fan is going crazy, man. He says Arsenal 6, Chelsea 0. Okay, let's just relax, man. They won't be 6-0.
That's from a Chelsea fan.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
That is shocking.
Yeah, yeah, they've lost hope on the Frank Lampard. Ronan, Arsenal versus Chelsea. You're on mute.
I said 0-0. Yeah.
Cool. Still quiet, you know. Goodness. Wouldn't surprise me if nothing comes out for 10 p.m. Really wouldn't, but they'll probably try release it tomorrow to get fans excited. But yeah, but yeah, it's gonna be a good game. Arsenal Chelsea, man. Very good game. It's the derby, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe Madrid might go to Emirates. Who knows?
That could be possible.
Could be possible. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I think that's all the games that we have reached. So yeah, it's been a long stream, man. Yeah, Bailey, I have to sit down free tomorrow yet. But yeah, listen, guys. Yeah, we've discussed all the games now. Gonna shout out socials and wrap it up here because it's been a long one. So Hardy, you gonna start first?
Well, guys, you know where to find me traditionally. HC United Stand on Instagram. If you do want to follow me personally on Instagram, it's HSF7. Also, I'm on Twitter. Feel free to follow me on HGMUFC. #WMUFC. Apologies for that. Let me just correct that. #WMUFC. That's where you can find me. At #WMUFC. So we're glad you brought every single thing about Manchester United, where I talk to every single fan about Manchester United. Even with regards to the Premier League as well. So you can find me there. I'm very interactive. So it's big up guys and big up to the fantastic community we have in all results football.
Big up Hardy, man. Big up Hardy. Just gonna go hold it from great show. Big up to you, Ryan, man. Big up to you. Hope you enjoyed, man. Big up to you, Joseph. It's a good stream. We'll see you next time. Big up to you, Joseph. Manny, do you want to shout out your socials if you want?
Yeah, I will. First of all, big up to Oris. Good to be back on here for quite been a long time since I've been back. And as for my socials, you can catch me on Instagram at MannyThungatheray1981, Twitter Thungatheray1981. So look for my full name or my surname and my year of birth. And you can catch me on different channels on YouTube. I don't have my own YouTube channel as of yet, but I love coming on these channels and talking football. It's about learning to, it's about agreeing to disagree without being disagreeable. And if you can't be a gentleman about it or a gentle person about it, there's no point in, having a discussion. So let's all be good to one another. Let's not engage in any sort of banter. Big up as well to everyone in the chat. You're the ones who make this video and the channel everything they are. Big up to the panel tonight. Wonderful to speak to all of you. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the football. Don't do anything that any of us wouldn't do. But for now, I am out, people. Cheers.
Yeah, big up, man. Big up. Big up, Manny, man. Big up, Manny. Just shout out your Twitter, Rocco.
All right, it's Rocky LAFC. That's where you can follow me. Don't follow me though. But you can
Big
if
up
you
to
want.
you, Rocco, man. Big up, man. Big up, Rocco. And Rona, where can we find?
All right. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Yeah, follow me on Instagram, Ronan.H6. Subscribe to me. I'm hoping to start something. I keep saying I will. But
Yeah, listen,
I'll
you're a Spurs fan anyway, so you don't keep any promises. Yeah, Levy. Levy says success will come. He doesn't keep his promises, does he? But yeah, big up Marona, man. Make sure you guys go check it out. Big up the panel that joined today. Hardy, big up yourself. Manny, big up yourself. Rocco. It's always good to see someone from LAFC joining, isn't it, Rocco? They call me Oris Guardiola for a reason, man. So yeah, big up to you. But yeah, listen, big up everyone. Obviously, Ollie, Elliot. And yeah, man, everyone in the comments, Ryan, big up to you. Make sure you guys go check out Huddersfield Town Fan TV. Charlie is good to see in the comments. Do check out my DM as well on Instagram. Bailey, yeah, good to see you. Chelsea fan, good to see you. Everyone in the comments, listen, you make the channel what it is. And yeah, listen, guys, keep smashing those likes. We will be back I think Monday we'll be back. I'm not sure yet. Or possibly Monday. I might do. You know what? I'll probably do a match reaction for the Man United Villa game Sunday. So yeah, make sure you guys do. Just keep an eye out. Basically, just have your notifications on. Have it like Hardeep. Have your notifications on, and you'll get updated when we go live. So yeah,
Hardeep's got the GTA map above his head.
But yeah. But yeah, big up everyone. Obviously, Rocco, I will send you the clip before. Obviously, you know what the headphones thing. But listen, big up everyone. I just want to put this up for a bit. Listen, Arsenal are crumbling. They're crumbling. Tottenham, Ray Mason, this and that. And also, we can't forget the famous tweet. But guys, it's been a good one. Make sure you sleep well. Don't do anything we would not do. That's one thing for sure. But yeah, listen, I'm just copying money now. But yeah, listen, guys, smash those likes. Make sure you are subscribed. Go check out Hardeep on Twitter. Go check out Ron and Manny on Twitter as well. Rock on Twitter promoting some Juventus stuff that no one cares, and I agree he's a dead manager as well. So yeah,
Lazio better.
But guys, take care and we'll see you.
America better than Canada.